Well, hello everyone. I decided to make another video. Um, I am making another video to tell you guys more about my interpretation and things like that. Um, I do like to write. I am a writer. I'm 27. I mean, I'm going to be 28. I say people say, "Are you ghetto? Or are you from the ghetto? Or are you from a serious neighborhood? Are you from a suburb? You look like you're from a suburb or something like that." I'm like, no. What it is, I grew up in around suburbs and around city life, so I'm between both of them. I seen both experiences, being the suburban life and actually being a city life. But I ever tried to not be that. I did experience where I stayed where where I stayed at for the time, there was a farm right behind us. So I grew up around farms too, but I was only around there about a handful of times. But I never really actually had those kind of experiences. But I like to educate people. I like to tell them things because there's something that people need to know. I mean, if you don't know these things, and then you should understand to try to know why this could be the reason, which I really try to look for and things. How can this be real? How can this be possible? My writings are meant for writing, but I understand that these can be true and that these can be real. Um, you have to understand that these writings mean more to people than they actually think they do. Because when it comes down to it, they don't really understand what's really happening sometimes. Then when they come to the point where they really understand, then they come to the conclusion, oh, okay, this is who I really am. I don't really I talk to psychiatrists, I talk to therapists, and I don't take any medication. I haven't taken medication. I was supposed to be an Ativan, and hopefully that will calm me down because I'm always overachiever. I'm always doing something that was like very very outgoing. Like I would keep pacing. I would because I don't pace. I pace to think because what it is, I think about lives, different lives I could live. So I pace through it and think about different lives. But most people, a lot of people do that. But that's because I do it more, which is why it's a concern. And I always flick likes and off and on. If I don't say 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 sometimes, I am not going to be fine. There's no way I'm going to be fine. But if people will read my interpretation and understand what I'm trying to tell them is who they really are, is who the person is. I mean, I can say things on here, and you guys will probably take offense. Someone will take offense to it, but someone will understand what I'm really trying to say. It's not the person who you are, who you're with, is why you love this person and the reason why you're with this person. Not because of my interpretation, because I want people to understand that sometimes the people are not really people. They're just there for that moment. Like most of the time, if there's certain things that you should know about being a woman, about being a man, and you have to know certain things about certain situations, and you gotta know that that girl just wants you to be good to her and not you to be wrongfully good to her. Where I know if I was in a relationship, I would know if she says something to somebody else just because I studied people all my life. Most of the time I've studied people in my life, and I would know certain things about them that they wouldn't think I would know. But it doesn't mean I'm psychic. It just means I'm really confident about what I say to people, which is why I get a good answer from them. I know if they're kind of mean to me that they have a lot of going on in their lives and they don't want to make any friends. Doesn't mean they're really bad people, because I know a lot of people. Look at where I live. You gotta be right. You gotta be right in the mind. You gotta be right. You gotta be able to tell somebody something when it needs to be said, and when not to be said, just to say in a good way, even if it's a bad way. I mean, you just say it, because either not, this person will keep coming to you and keep talking to you, and that's not right. If the conversation is not like that, I'm saying if you just meet somebody, you're gonna get that awkward approach, and you don't know how I really am. I am very I'm a very serious person, but I am not when it comes to somebody that I care about and to people that I talk to. I do know a lot of people from where I live at, but doesn't mean I really go to their house and have coffee with them and things like that. I'm alone. I'm all alone. I do things alone, and I hope people would understand more about different concepts in life and different situations in life to understand more about themselves. I am going to write more. I got 2 more interpretations. One's coming out June 19th, and no, May 19th, and the other one's coming out June 11th. But I am planning on writing another interpretation in between that. But it's going to be more like the like whatchamacallit, like the other ones I have written after the other interpretations that I have written. But most likely I will post that right after I post the June 19th one, or probably a couple of days afterwards. But I'm still deciding on it because it's really a key to understanding something different. And when I'm trying to lead people, if you can understand something different, you will know why that is the reason why. I hope everyone can learn a thing or two, and understand that if I could teach somebody something and let them understand more better of life, then I will understand more people, like I will understand more people. But I'm really a lonely guy. I don't like talking to anybody unless I really know them, unless they're in a relationship with me. I am very indifferent about people, but I don't like talking to anybody unless I really am going to. But I do have great conversations in a way if you are really nice to me and things like that. But don't be mad if people are giving you mean looks or something like that. They're probably because they're living their lives and for them to meet other people is kind of like offensive to them. So know that you guys can leave me questions and I'll try to answer them. But I hope you guys understand what I was trying to say, and have a great day.